da 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 da. Oh, don't you love this music? I love jazz music. I should actually louden this up a little bit on my end. Da, 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 da. Never spell that. Okay, hello everyone. The audio level should be fine. I should test that, shouldn't I? Hold on a second. Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, that looks like the audio level is actually pretty good. Hold on. Well, hello everyone. Yeah, that looks like the audio level. I can up the audio for the music just a tad bit down to like here. That should be fine. All right. This is non-copyrighted music. I actually can link that in my description, to be honest, right there. Hold on a second. Copy that. I probably should put that in my description. Hold on. Yeah. Alright, so how you all doing on this beautiful Friday, huh? Okay, my mouse clicks what I want. I always start out with my introductory live document. Welcome to my live stream, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Randy, if you don't know. Welcome to my live stream. It's made possible mostly by weather.cod and tropical tidbits because I'm pretty sure that's pretty easy websites to show off the current conditions, and then after I go out from the current conditions, I'll look at tropical tidbits for forecast data to try to make a forecast. Thank you, Levy Cohen. I'm citing his sources. I use these websites if I ever really need to, but I think these two are pretty fine for the moment. I always put a disclaimer on my YouTube channel because it is for fun and informational purposes. If you want to take me seriously, it's your call, to be honest, right there. I've been doing it almost for 10 years, almost 10 years now, forecasting publicly, so it's been a while. And just to let you know that my YouTube name is always split into two pieces because I do gaming and weather content on my YouTube channel. So without further ado, let's get started with the talk, why don't we? Alright, so let's talk about the weather. What's going on in the current conditions here? Yes, we have this low pressure system down here in the southeast right here that will be riding up the coastline and smashing us by tomorrow morning. It's going to be an all-day rain event. I'm pretty sure we're going to get slaughtered with rain. There's going to be some extremely heavy rain and flooding probably by the time we get to Wednesday evening, Saturday. Sorry, I've been forgetting my days. Saturday evening, I think it's going to be some flooding rain out of this storm system here, and up to like 24 inches of snow in the mountain regions, way up there in Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. They are going to be really happy with all that snow because ski season is going to be extended. Yay! For most of us in Massachusetts, which is my local area, it's probably going to get slammed with rain. That's your current conditions here. You got like a little low pressure system here, a little clipper system that gave snow for Wisconsin, Illinois area right here. And these two pieces right here are going to collide into each other and give us a wet, miserable day Saturday. We're taking a look at this. Here's the two pieces of action right here, high pressure wedged into the middle. As you can see, these two pieces of energy collide into each other and create a monster storm. As you can see right here, look at these oranges and reds in this area right here, indicated like 4 to 6 millimeters per hour. I don't know the conversion between millimeters to inches, but this is going to be quite a heavy rainstorm. If I have to take a guess, that's probably going to be an inch or two per an hour. That high pressure system wedges itself in the middle of these two storms. As you can see, there's going to be another one brewing in the Midwest while this one exits. Look at this snowstorm in the Midwest right here by the time we get to midweek. I mean, beginning of the week. It's always there, but the structure of the storm is definitely different. So how this storm is going to progress now? It looks like it goes shooting up to Canada, so it stretches itself out, so it looks like it gets weakened. And it doesn't even look like it even produces any precipitation for us. It looks like it just goes right up to Canada. All it does is bring some warm air with it. It doesn't look like it's going to produce any rain. But it looks like this little area right here, as I thought I saw multiple times, it's going to shoot a storm, possibly up our coast. But as you can see right here, the models don't know how to play with this storm right yet. And as you can see, another blizzard condition possible in the same area here. Look at this. That's where winter is. Winter has been up in the Midwest. Northern Midwest area. See, that storm is gone. Another storm right here smashes into the Pacific Northwest and spawns another storm right here. And then another one right there. Wow. But what was I looking at? Oh, I see. I was looking at the other model runs of this. Seems like the Midwest and it seems like they can't get rid of winter over here. People in Minnesota is not going to be happy with that. I know someone from Minnesota is not going to be happy to see that stuff right there. I'm sure he ain't going to be happy. Oh yeah. So that storm right there in the Midwest by the beginning of the week doesn't look like it affects us. It looks like, as you can see, it just falls apart. Then we're going to be watching a little energy off the coast of the Carolinas, seeing if that storm is going to hit us by the end of the week, but looks like, as far as I can see, it may miss us offshore and we're not even going to have to deal with it. Then it looks like this little low pressure system right there slides around us. It looks very weak. So it doesn't look like much action is going to be happening after that low moves out on Saturday evening, as you can see. That low moves out right there for the weekend. And it looks like high pressure system wedges itself in the middle of those two storms. Warm air comes right in, as you can see here. See these colors of these isotherms right here? This is cold air, this is warm air. This low pressure system right here actually pushes warm air into our area, so that's actually good. It may not be sunny during the week, but at least it will be warm. That storm we're going to watch by the end of the week. As you can see, it has the potential to jam itself in here. Then we get into next week, next Saturday, the 30th. We have a little system right there, but that's not said and done either. See, look at that low pressure system right in the Ohio Valley right there. So we have to watch out to see what that does. As you can see. Then we get into Sunday the 31st, which I'm not going to go any further than the 31st because that starts the new week, and I definitely want to concentrate on this weekend into next week more before I go too far into the forecast. Let's go back in time and look at the Euro model. I have to look at the 0Z because the 12Z doesn't seem like it's in on this website yet. So yet again, we have a storm system for Saturday. It's gonna drench us with rain and snow up north in the mountains. High pressure gets wedged in the middle, as you can see right there with 1032 right there. There's that big storm in the Midwest right there. That's probably going to be doing severe weather again in like Louisiana in this area right here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be bad weather in this area here. Oh yeah. Straight south winds right here at the surface, basically. Oh yes, look at this right here. This is prone for tornado season right here. See these winds right here? You have southeast winds into this cold front, and as you get higher, the winds shift to the southwest. That is prone for tornado outbreaks, because what happens here, you have stronger wind aloft than at the surface, so you have wind shear. You have directional wind shear, and the wind's blowing stronger aloft. That's going to cause the air to rise and also spin because it's blowing from a different direction and it's stronger. Just think of a what is it? Think of a the roll around a paper, toilet paper, right? If you take that little horizontally spinning object right there and you basically lift it up and the winds are rotating from different directions, it spins that horizontal roll of paper upward and it tilts. It's kind of fascinating. I learned how a tornado forms last year when we had so many tornadoes in like New England last year in August, for example. So that's how tornadoes form, is when you have air being stronger aloft than at the surface, which makes the horizontal rotation in the atmosphere. The updrafts tilts that rotating column of air when it blows from different levels, and what happens then, the updraft makes the tornado form by tilting it. Let's see if I can actually show you an image of what I mean. Let's see if I have a good diagram here. There's one that I saved right here. This one's exactly what I want right here. See, you have southeast winds aloft right at the ground and stronger west winds aloft. That causes the column of air spinning. If you take a look at the diagram, if you have opposite winds, it's going to make the air spin. And then when you have updrafts because of a cold front or, a storm growing, it makes that column of rotating air bend upward into the storm. And then if the circulation's strong enough, it goes down. This is a great diagram of how a tornado forms. I never knew how it worked. I tried to visualize it so many times and I said, that doesn't make any sense. And this is a very good, simple diagram. As you can see right here, if I take a look right at, take a look at this. Let's see what I can find here. That's not a good example at all. Right here probably was a good example. See how the winds are southeast here, and then you go up to 700 millibars, it's starting to tilt to the southwest instead of the southeast. So this area right here would be prone to having, if you have a good thunderstorm, to create tornadoes in this area right here. So they're gonna have some fun during the early next week for these guys over here, as you can see from this low. But when that low starts coming to us, it ain't really going to do anything. The Euro thinks that this low pressure system that's stuck down the air in the Atlantic is going to throw moisture at us by late Tuesday into Wednesday. So it looks like, Wednesday looks kind of wet. And as of yesterday, it looks like this storm right here is gonna get us wet here. So we gotta watch out for this potential storm blowing up the coast. So that's old model data. That's 0Z. That's not even 12Z. The American GFS, I was looking at a different model. So if I look at the latest Canadian, there's that storm going bye-bye by Saturday night. That high pressure system right there is wedging in the middle. Then you got that nasty storm down there in the south right there, which tornadoes, heavy rain, hail, and bad storms are possible down in that area right there again. So it seems like it's possible that this low pressure system right here in the Midwest might interact with this low right here and give us semi a wet day Wednesday, but as you can see, this storm right here spins itself out so much. It looks like the precipitation gets cut off, so it doesn't look like it's going to do much for us. It looks like it's just going to bring in warmer temperatures, as you can see right there. I take a look at that more in detail. I'm basically trying to look at the three main deterministic model runs and trying to find an image in my head of what is possible for next week. See, yet again, by the time we get to Friday, we have to pay attention to a monster low, as you can see here. Now, the latest GFS run says it's not going to bother us, but the other model is saying it's possible that we are going to be wet by the end of next week, as you can see there. Then it gets into next week, which I don't want to go that far out yet. It's going to be interesting to see what's going to be happening. I know it's probably going to be dry Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and potentially be wet on Wednesday, as you can see from these two little pieces of energy down here. It's hard to press my keyboard and my mouse at the same time because I'm not a lefty. So this is going to be the wettest chance Wednesday. It almost looks like these two pieces of energy is just weak disturbances coming in. Might get us a little bit wet on Wednesday, but other than that, I don't really see anything critical until we get to like Friday when this low pressure system has potential to slam us off the coast. So that's something to watch. That's for sure. So, what have I learned so far? Yes, let's go to the Northeast now. Let's take a look at the high definition model run of this current storm coming up. So, it appears that most of us in Massachusetts looks like it's going to be cold enough to start as snow, then changing into a mix as the warm air aloft changes the precipitation to our mix as the surface gets warmer less fast, you could say. The upper levels get warmer than the surface, so the warm air is melting the snow in the cloud, but it still falls down as freezing rain and sleet, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty iffy night tonight into tomorrow morning. As you can see, the highest elevations in the Berkshires in northern Worcester County. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe adjusting to a coating of snow and sleet and some icing possible out of the storm. But then, as we progress during the day, that low pressure system fires off the coast in the Gulf Stream. And look at all that heavy rain right there. Look at that. I don't know if that's overachieving there, but that is bad. That's a lot of heavy rain right there. And I wouldn't be surprised because look at this right here. This is a sharp boundary right here. I wonder if there's going to be enough uplift in this sharp front to create our first thunderstorms of the season. I'm not doubting it might not happen or not, but it might maybe see embedded thunder in this. Maybe. I don't think it's gonna be warm enough now. No, look at that. Temperatures are way too cold there. It's just gonna be extremely heavy rain. It's gonna be very cold rain too, because if the surface is just gonna be barely above freezing, that's gonna be cold rain. Yeah, well, if you were down here in the water, I think that may be a chance for thunder, but it's not gonna be here though, unfortunately. But that looks like a lot of rain there. Seems like we have a chance of icing Friday, Saturday morning, as you can see right there. Then it warms up way too much. Then we get heavy rainfall possible on Saturday evening. Storm pulls out really quickly. By the time midnight, it's gone. Then high pressure seems to be in the control for Sunday, and Sunday looks like it's going to be a pretty good day. I think it's supposed to be sunny, right? Nope, that's not what I wanted. Looks like the storm basically lingers offshore, so it looks like it... Nice! You are? Hold on. You are, huh? I don't really see you live on YouTube. Interesting. You chatted? I have my chat feed right here. How did I miss it? You. That's not cool, YouTube. I had my chat open on my tablet and it never updated. I had to move it down. Oh, hi, how are you doing now? I see it. It was just being goofy on me. I see it on my computer, but since I'm doing it on a laptop, it was in the background and my tablet failed to show it to me. Now I think it's working. The music ain't too loud, right? So you can hear me better. Nice. I'm not too happy that my tablet didn't tell me you were chatting. I was looking at it and I saw my hello chats in the beginning, and I never saw yours. Now I see it right now. Hold on, now... The only reason why I noticed that my phone notifications turned on. Awesome. Good, thank you. I have notifications that go from my phone to my PC, and then I saw it on my phone, and I said, wait a minute. That's good to know. I'm all connected because, you know, with Microsoft. Yes, you did, because I don't know why it wasn't updating on my tablet. I'm using my tablet as a second screen to watch myself live and reading chat. Oh, you are? You're on an airplane. Oh, that's awesome. I actually have to take my coat off because my laptop is creating so much heat from doing this live stream. I'm actually getting too hot. Hold on. So, where should I leave off? Should I restart the discussion? I was basically just looking at this weekend into next week. Oh, you're a pilot. Awesome. That's crazy. That's excellent to know. Hold on now. Where's a good place to put my tablet? I think this is the best place to put it right here because I don't want it in the way of my hand or my mouse. Put my phone off the side right there. So let's just restart the discussion, why don't we? Let's go to Eastern US so we can basically both see what's going to go on right now. Alright, so it looks like this is our next storm system way down here in the southeast. As you can see from here. Let's clean some of these overlays off. So this is our next rainmaker right here. Looks pretty organized right here. A nice little upper level low right here, as you can see. Nice good spin. Good thunderstorm activity in the Gulf right there. Oh, look at that. That's our next weather maker. Oh, I see. So this would be great to update you then. So it looks like, from looking at the NAM 3K, looks like rain starts spreading your area pretty much this afternoon, as you can see right here. Let's go to sub-regional. This is good right here. I want just this. Looks like it's already raining in the area, as you can see right here. Rain or snow, but I'm not quite sure if it's rain or snow. I can take a look at it by doing this. Present weather. Present weather. It looks like it's just rain in your area right here. I don't see any snow here. These dots are all rain. Rain, 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 heavy rain, 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 rain. I don't know what those marks there must be, like mist and drizzle and stuff like that. So it looks like, yeah. So that rain looks like it's going to continue for you for the rest of the day, as you can see there. On and off, nothing too heavy. It may end as a little bit of icing if the cold air runs into it fast enough. As you can see, a little bit of pink right there. See, there's a little bit of pink for freezing rain that's possible in the back end right there. As you can see. But look, the storm is going to be a monster for us. It might give me like a dusting of snow and sleet and maybe a little bit of icing, but this storm is going to be a monster for us. Look at all that heavy rain right on top of me in Massachusetts. It's going to be an extremely rough storm for me. And up in the mountains in New Hampshire and Maine, I expect them to get like 20 to 24 inches of snow in the mountains. Oh, man. And then the clouds just hang on Sunday. I think that's what I was trying to talk about until I realized you messaged me. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a heavy... If I zoom closer into my area, I'm thinking maybe like 3 inches of rain. Yeah, look at that. Like about 2 inches of rain is expected out of this storm right here. It's gonna be it's gonna be some flooding possible out of this storm. I'm not gonna lie there. Most of the action is gonna fall overnight, so I'm not gonna be able to see the heavy rain that much. Unless I go outside and watch it. But Sunday looks like it's gonna be probably relatively cloudy because there's a lot of clouds. Seems like it's gonna hang on. This storm is not gonna exit too fast, I don't think. So as you can see, there's a low pressure system down here that's just spinning along right down here. So it's gonna take the cloud a bit of time to move out. Unfortunately, it looks like. So we could be fighting a lot of clouds on Sunday, unfortunately. The temperatures are going to be cold because I think the winds are going to be coming out of the north. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be a great day on Sunday. Still cold, windy with a lot of clouds. Oh, well, that's not great. At least the sun is coming out right now. Once I'm done with the live stream, I want to go out in the sun and enjoy it before we get washed out with rain tomorrow. Yeah, it's gonna be probably mostly cloudy. Look at that. No way we're gonna have sun tomorrow. The storm never clears out fast enough. Oh man. My 3 days off that I have, this is day one, and it's been pretty much overcasty. You bought a Hellcat? Is that a Dodge Hellcat? Is that a vehicle? I think that's a vehicle. You might have to do a little small little video of how it sounds. Oh, that's not good. I don't like it being cloudy. You know, being cloudy and cold this time of year just makes me have springtime blues. I don't like that at all. See, this model right here says it's still going to be cloudy. Hopefully, if anything on Sunday, it's just going to be high cloud, so at least it could be still bright out if it ain't full sunshine. But it's just going to be a rather crappy day on Sunday. Temperatures are not even going to be 40 degrees, and the winds are going to be probably 5 to 10 miles per hour at times on Sunday. That's not a very good day out there. Oh. Hopefully, on the time we get to Monday, it will clear out, but this storm is stubborn. It's just spinning and spinning and spinning. It doesn't look like it's going to even clear out on Monday. It could potentially will, because high pressure is a bit stronger on top of us. So, let's see, where's high pressure? High pressure is like right on top of us, so hopefully it clears us out on Monday. And Monday looks like it's going to be trending to be warmer due to more sunshine. And I think the air is warming up too, right? Yeah. So Monday looks like it's going to be trending to be a very decent day. Mostly sunny with some high clouds. Temperatures finally back up into the 40s and near 50s. Still going to be a little breezy out in the north, but nothing too crazy. I think the next several days is going to be not too much wind. 5 to 15 miles per hour Sunday for me, 5 to 10 miles per hour on Monday. There's not going to be much wind out of the storm system here. It's going to be more wind in the back end, 5 to 15 miles per hour, so it's not going to be a windy storm, it's just going to be a rainy storm. As you can see. So it looks like the weekend looks pretty iffy. Rain on Saturday, Sunday looks pretty bad just because it's cold and cloudy, so it's not going to be very good Oh, nice. 700 horsepower. Holy crap. What are you going to do with that? uh I every time I try to play a racing game with that much horsepower, all I do is spin the back end out. Yeah, I played racing games back in the day trying to use like let's say a Mustang or a Corvette or something, and I always spin the back end out because I gotta remember that you have so much horsepower in those fast vehicles. You have to hit the trigger button in a game very gentle because I don't want to put so much power and spin the back end because I have to be careful when I turn in video games sometimes because you know. I try to speed up going into a turn and all I do is spin the back end and it's frustrating. Alright, someone was just messaging me, so I was just messaging them back. So, while you're live here, let's talk about your weather too. So I just focused on my weekend's forecast for my area, for example. Let's take a look at see what's in store for you in your area here. Looks like the rain is pretty much done for you. no later than probably in the morning. I don't like this model. Not this. Hold on. Looks like the rain is going to be done by, let's say, daybreak for you. As you can see, the drizzle and the light rain probably ends for you in the Ohio Valley. And I'm pretty sure high pressure. It's going to be a beautiful Saturday for you, though. Oh, this doesn't show clouds on this parameter. So I'm pretty sure it should be a nice day for you. It's going to be a little breezy. Look at this wind coming off the north right here. Looks like maybe 5 to 15 mile an hour winds off the north. It should be a sunny day, but some of these models don't let me see. It only lets me look at our rated, what is it, infrared satellite. I have to zoom into sectors. Oh, okay, hold on. Now this is 6-hour average, so it looks like in the morning it's going to be cloudy as you because it takes a while for the air to warm up, but it looks like it may be a sunny end of your day, so yeah, it's going to be a breezy day for you tomorrow. I would say 5 to 10 miles per hour, maybe gusts up to maybe 30. Let me take a look. Well, I would say about 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusts up to 30 for you for Saturday. Temperatures are struggling to get it into even into 40, depending on where you are on the map. It's like it's only going to be like 30 to 40 degrees, 35 to 40 degrees for you. So it's going to be a pretty cold day for you for tomorrow. Look at temperatures crashing into the 20s, as you can see right there. Yeah. It looks like it's only in the low 40s for you on, oh, look at that, sunny. It looks like it's going to be a great day for you on Sunday, as you can see right there. Plenty of sunshine in the 40s, as you can see. Not bad. But is this low pressure system going to give you issues, as you can see? This is what I was looking at in the beginning, seeing how this low pressure system was going to hit my friend in uh, Minnesota. He's probably going to be saying, what the hell? Yeah, my Minnesotan friend ain't going to be, So it looks like right here, it looks like Tuesday, you're going to have some action in here. This low pressure system is going to give you my order. So it looks like hold on. I'm just goofing around right here. I just basic having a little bit of fun. So let's see so are you gonna actually have some tornadoes out of the storm right here? Let's take a look. So let's put a pin drop down here. Let's put a pin drop down here in the orange. Not really, because the wind's right here basically coming on the same direction here. So as you can see right here, it's all pretty much southwest winds, south winds. So it doesn't look like you're gonna have any bad tornado outbreaks in the area on this storm. The winds are too straight all off up and down there. So it looks like if you do, you may have like a gusty thunderstorm or something like that. Doesn't look like it's going to be too horrible. Yeah, southwest winds are off, and at the surface, it's pretty much. Well, this doesn't seem to make any sense to me because over here it's saying southeast, so there's a little kick at the surface right here. So it might have a minor problem here, but I don't think that's going to be a big deal in your area. But as the forecast gets a little bit closer, maybe you have to keep an eye on that. Because let's look at the more high definition. Look how the wind's out of the southeast right there. You might have to watch out to see if this line right here spawns like straight line winds and stuff in your area right here. This model doesn't go out any further than 84 hours, unfortunately, but it's possible if you in this area right here, you could end up maybe having some severe weather on your area on Monday night, Tuesday. Let's take a look. Alright, so that's kind of interesting to see there. There's a potential right there for you to have some severe weather there. See how the straight south winds right here? And at the surface is a little bit out of the southeast, so this could be some rotation that you have to worry about from this cold front here. So that's exciting news for you. This all depends on how the storm system plays out right here. That's something to look out for. See the precipitation in your area by Tuesday right there? Southeast winds right here a lot. Let's just put a random sounding right here. Yeah, oh, look at this. South wind shifting to the southeast. Southwest, I mean. Southeast wind here. So that looks like it's exciting for you. I don't know if you're still alive. I haven't seen your comment after a lot of wind there. So it looks like it's possible that you have some, yeah, let's see, look at this. You also have a temperature inversion right here. Look how it's kind of a little bit warmer aloft than at the surface. So that's exciting news for you. Could have some chasing that you can do. For me, this storm is not going to do anything for me. No, it's not. So that's exciting. You have some activity sometime Tuesday, as you can see. Into Wednesday. So it looks like Tuesday you have an action-packed day. Oh, this is the 12Z Euro. Okay, I did not see this before. Last time I did the 12Z Euro, it wasn't developed. So it looks like, as far as I can see, the Euro wants the storm to collide with those easterly winds because, remember, we had high pressure system way up here. So it's blowing in moisture ahead of this frontal system. So it looks like the Euro wants us to get wet by the time Tuesday night into Wednesday, and then that moisture conveyor belt. Look at that. Look at the moisture being tugged all the way up the coast. That's so fascinating. Then that storm system right there, the Euro's saying it's going to miss us. So it looks like it's going to be wet on Wednesday and possibly early on Thursday because of that low pressure system tugging that warm air, that moisture. Then we have this little low pressure system for Sunday. Yeah, that's the model runs uneven agreeing. That's just like a little disturbance there. Then another big storm for, the Midwest sometime on Monday again. That's interesting to see. The Euro wants us to be wet on Wednesday through at least Thursday morning, as you can see right here. Oh, interesting. It's good to see. Alright, the icon, which is a German model. Let's just play around with this one to see what we can see. Ah, come on! That model run is not developed. Ooh. Are you even still there, big bad mower? I don't know if you're even in my stream anymore. I haven't seen you chat in a while. Could be AFK. So it's gonna be interesting to see how the weather plays out on you on Tuesday and Wednesday for your area. See if you can get any severe weather in from this low pressure system, as you can see right here. Looks like sometime maybe Tuesday morning through Wednesday morning. Looks like you may have to watch out for some good weather there. Now, what did the icon want to say for Wednesday? So there's like a few showers possible on Wednesday, but the Euro says that the activity basically goes right up the coast. So it's still in the question if we're gonna get precipitation on Wednesday or not. I think I found that the GFS saying that we aren't gonna get anything out of this low pressure system Wednesday. So, for me in New England or in Massachusetts for real, I don't think next week is going to be a big deal quite yet. I think we might have to fight with a lot of clouds, I think. Let's just take a look at the Canadian. Because I know that the Canadian's pretty good with clouds. It's going to be obviously cloudy on Saturday. Probably mostly cloudy Sunday. Hopefully it's just overcast skies with some sun. Probably. Monday trending to be good, possibly Tuesday trending to be good. It all depends on the clouds from that stuck low pressure system offshore. So I'll probably rule Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to be a sun cloud blend. It could go either way. Then that storm system on Wednesday is going to create a lot of clouds, mostly cloudy on Wednesday. And a sun cloud blend for Thursday, and then possibly if this low pressure system hits us Friday, which is not set in stone, it could end up being a wet day Friday or not. It's not really set in stone because the Euro says it's too far offshore. So it's going to be interesting to see what next week. Next week doesn't look too bad for me in New England, that's for sure. Alright, let's look at the temperatures throughout the week. That's the next thing I want to look at. Temperatures at the height of that storm may get into the mid-40s for me in Worcester County. I know it's going to be a cold, raw day. Sunday is going to be in the upper 30s, low 40s. North winds by 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be a blend of sun and clouds due to the offshore storm. Looks like it gets really cold up north because of that snowpack. Look at that. Ouch. Then the temperatures start warming up. As you can see, that low pressure system in the Ohio Valley, which I was talking about him, is going to talking to my Ohio Valley viewer. It looks like it's going to bring in some warm air with more sunshine Monday. So it looks like it's going to be probably 40 to 45 degrees. Not bad. Not ideal for this time of year. Tuesday looks like it's still going to be lingering on to the cold. Why? Probably because this model thinks it's going to be a lot of clouds hanging around. That's probably why it's so cold still. Because you have the east winds? Yeah, the east winds from the stubborn low that's not moved in. And this is only Tuesday, so this low pressure system here hasn't bring in the south winds yet. So it looks like this model is trying to say mostly cloudy and cold on Tuesday. Then finally, I think this low pressure system that's going to bring in the moisture, but this model is the most aggressive one that says it's supposed to be wet on Wednesday morning through Thursday morning. Finally, we get some warm air from south winds on Wednesday. Then that storm system basically moves out. I think it'd probably be sunny in the back end of that low on Thursday. So Thursday, we finally get up into the 50s. Oh, man. Then by the time we get to Friday, it looks like it maintains in the 50s. Not bad. Probably because the sky is finally clear. This model doesn't show clouds, at least on this website, to be honest. So hopefully this high pressure drops the moisture off, and hopefully it's sunny by the end of the week. It has to be sunny because look, the temperature's up in the 57. There's no reason why it would be cloudy. It wouldn't be that warm. So it looks like it's going to be sunny behind the frontal system on Thursday, and Friday looks good. But it all depends on that low pressure system that may be moving up the coast, maybe. Oh, look, we're getting into 60s. Oh, that looks nice. Now, I'm not going to go on next week yet. I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop at Sunday the 31st. I don't think I need to go any further than that. So, yeah, I think I pretty much did everything I wanted to do. I think I'm only live for myself right now. I can see that. So, what I want to do right now, I want to take a brief break. Oh, how would I do that? Oh, control. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna take a brief break and then I'm gonna come back and I basically just do a summary really, to be honest right now. BRB. Be back soon. Can I actually see who is... Yeah, he seems to have left. He must have either lost connection. Yeah, he seems like he left there. So, I'm gonna be back, and I will, basically what I want to do next, instead of looking at the deterministic models, I want to look at the, ensembles, and see what I can find next. I want to see if I can try to, look at some ensemble data. BRP, I will be back in probably about 5. this stuff being live. Alright, let's see. Anything happen new yet? Hold on. No, not really. Hold on. Okay. Did I miss anything when I was gone? Don't know. It says I have 2 viewers, but there's only one participant, which is me. So I'm back here. I took a small break right here because I was basically just chatting about a few things here. So if anyone else wants to, ask me a few questions here, I already know what's going to happen this weekend for the Northeast, and I know what's probably going to happen next week. So I am back, so I don't even need this anymore. So I want to turn this off, turn this back on, yeah, so I can go to my forecast models. I want to look at ensembles. I'll look at the American ensembles first. Look at the ensemble members. Alright, so let's see what I can find here. There's that storm system that's going to slam us with rain in New England and snow up in northern New England. That storm system looks like it's going to get stuck offshore of us, giving us northeast winds pretty much all of next week. We have a big powerful snowstorm up here in the Dakota area and Wisconsin area. As you can see, this is going to be a bad snowstorm for them. This storm right here is just going to be throwing cold northeast winds and probably clouds most of the week next week. High pressure is trying to shoot the storm out of the way, and it might do it on Tuesday. As far as I can remember from my first part of my live stream that I did, it's going to be definitely cloudy on Saturday for New England due to the storm. Sunday, it looks like it's going to be more sun, more west you are in New England than you are closer to the coast due to that offshore storm throwing clouds at us. So, depending on where you are on Sunday, it could be either overcast or sunny, and it may be a sharp boundary. By the time we get to Monday, it's probably going to be the same thing. It's going to be either sunny or cloudy, depending on where those clouds set up from that ocean storm right there. By the time we get to Tuesday, we're finally into sunshine. I think it's supposed to be sunny on Tuesday. High pressure wedges itself in and out, so I would say a sun-cloud blend both Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday is going to become cloudy due to the storm system that may spark off a few showers and stuff right here, so I don't expect Wednesday to be that sunny at all. By the time we get to Thursday, it should start clearing out, and depending on how close that low pressure system down there gets to us on Friday, we have to watch to see if we get hit by that storm, or it's going to be a nice end of the week there. Then we have another low pressure system right here brewing up in the Midwest, as you can see there. There's round 1, and then there's round 2 right there. Then we are wedged in high pressure system right here in the middle part of the country, or at least the eastern seaboard. We have this low right here, sandwiched between the two that high, a low, high, low. Then we may have another low pressure system brewing somewhere up here on Saturday. Depending on where this low pressure system plays out, as you can see. When you look at ensembles, everyone, it's basically like a model average of what could possibly happen. So I'm trying to find out what is possible to happen all of next week. See that low pressure system on Friday, as you can see right here with all these red dots? They're very disorganized. It's like it doesn't even supposed to happen. It looks like this high pressure seems to be very fine right here. It looks like it's very confident in this area that high pressure will be here. But the confidence of this low pressure system even happening may not even happen. See, this low pressure system right here, if you look at the deterministic GFS, it's saying that it's only going to spawn in clouds and a few showers. It's not going to be a big deal. This low may even miss us in New England. So, according to the GFS right now, if you take a look at it, saying most of us in New England and Massachusetts only get scraped by for a few showers possible Wednesday. But other than that, it's going to be just a dry, pretty much warmer week than we had last week. But I don't know how much warmer though. Then we got to watch out for this offshore storm as we saw on the ensembles right offshore. So that's quite interesting. So you can clearly see what's going to probably happen next week. And I think I've been live for a whole entire hour. I don't think I really need to talk for that much longer. I'm just basically just trying to do an average right now of what may happen. So once again, that storm is going to slam us with rain on Saturday. And snow up in the north. High pressure wedges itself in the middle. Sort of up there, as you can see all that blue right up there. We've got this low pressure system that will give issues down in Texas and places in Ohio Valley right here. I'm pretty sure severe weather chasers would love this storm right here, as tornadoes are probably expected in like the Louisiana area right there, Alabama, Mississippi, maybe down up here in the Ohio Valley maybe. This low pressure system is going to be fun for them storm chasers. And depending if this storm can hold itself together, it might shoot some precipitation up on us on Wednesday in the New England area. Then that low is pretty much gone. Then there's watching a potential offshore storm right here for Friday. As according to the GFS, it may just slide right past us. I think the Canadian says it's going to hit us more. I can look at the Canadian right here. Yeah, so we have to watch out for that storm right there to see if it gets close enough to hit us or not. See, there's a few shower chances on this low pressure system on Wednesday, but it's not set in stone if it's going to really do anything. It might just fall apart and just, basically just give us clouds and not much rain out of it at all. So the only big thing I gotta talk about is this low pressure system. So once that low moves out on Saturday evening or Saturday night, pretty much the rest of the week, Sunday through Saturday, the only critical thing we gotta watch out for is this low pressure system at the end of the week. Other than that, most of us in New England is going to be pretty much in calm weather. I don't think it's supposed to be that warm next week, to be honest. Yeah, it's going to be a pretty chilly day because that warm air never really buckles the surface enough. So the high temperature on Saturday is only going to be in the 30s to low 40s in most of our areas. The 50s are going to be all in Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Southeast Mass. So then the cold air ushers in. So Sunday and Monday, at least Sunday itself is stuck in the 30s. I think by the time we get to Monday and Tuesday, I think sun starts to buckle itself out of the clouds. So I think low 40s. What Monday sounds about right. By the time we get to Tuesday, that low pressure system that I saw out in the Midwest is going to usher in warmer air and probably more sunshine. So it's going to be warmer on Tuesday the more west you are. But by the time Wednesday comes, more clouds come in, and as that low pressure system gives us some precipitation, drops the temperatures down to low to mid 40s. Looks like by the time Thursday, that storm system moves out of here, and it looks like it's going to be sunshine and nice weather by the end of the week. Yeah, and then it all depends on if the storm hits us for Friday. It's either going to be a nice day near 60 degrees of sunshine, or it'll be a crappy rainy day. I'm not sure about that yet, but we'll have to play that out by eye. Alright, so that's pretty much. I basically summarized so much in this live stream here, I basically could write a whole entire paragraph about the next week. uh, that's enough talking for right now. Peace out, all. Have a good night. If you really want to know the summary of this long live stream, you can always comment on my description to say what is the key facts about the live stream. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I think it's time for me to have some dinner time now. This is Meteorologist Randy, signing off for right now because it's dinner time. I hope you had fun. I sure did too.